What's up, Tenken fam? Get ready to dive into the hottest tech news dropping right now. We've got Apple's new iPhone 17 series facing a serious challenger from Xiaomi, and they're not holding back. Xiaomi is officially skipping their 16 series to jump straight to the Xiaomi 17 lineup, aiming to go head-to-head with the brand new iPhone 17 models. We'll break down exactly what that means for you. But it's not just about the numbers. We're talking about the groundbreaking tech packed into the Xiaomi 17 series, powered by the insane Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. This is a move that's shaking up the entire smartphone industry. And you won't believe what Apple's been up to behind the scenes with their iPhone 17 and the mysterious iPhone Air. Stick around, because this is all happening now. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. Apple's iPhone 17 faces a fierce new rival as Xiaomi accelerates its plans to launch its own premium smartphones, aiming directly at Apple's latest offerings. Xiaomi's founder and CEO, Lei Jun, has expressed strong confidence in their ability to match Apple's new devices, signaling an intensified competition in the high-end market. This strategic move comes as demand for the iPhone 17 series appears strong, with early estimates showing higher interest than last year's iPhone 16. However, Apple faces a potential hiccup with a delayed launch of its iPhone Air in China. Despite Apple's dominant 62% market share in premium smartphones globally, Xiaomi, currently third behind Samsung, is aggressively expanding its presence, particularly in China, with its market share growing by an impressive 55% year-over-year. This growth is partly fueled by the momentum from Xiaomi's burgeoning electric vehicle business, while Apple has shifted resources from its own EV project to focus on generative AI. The market is watching closely as Xiaomi's shares are currently rated a strong buy by Wall Street analysts, suggesting significant growth potential. Don't go anywhere, because the story behind Xiaomi's strategic leap is even more fascinating than you think. And prepare yourself for the jaw-dropping specs of the new Xiaomi 17 series. Xiaomi is making a bold statement in the smartphone arena by officially skipping the anticipated Xiaomi 16 series and jumping directly to the Xiaomi 17 lineup. This strategic decision, announced on Weibo by Xiaomi's president Lu Weibing, is designed to directly confront Apple's newly unveiled iPhone 17 series. Weibing emphasized that this leap is a major generational advancement, justifying the skip in numerical designation and aligning their flagship launch with Apple's. The upcoming Xiaomi 17 series will feature three distinct models: the Xiaomi 17, Xiaomi 17 Pro, and the top-tier Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. These devices are set to be the pioneers in utilizing Qualcomm's cutting-edge Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, promising unparalleled performance in the Android ecosystem. Xiaomi's commitment to the premium market is underscored by a significant increase in R&D investment over the next 5 years, with the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max expected to be their most powerful device ever. Early rumors point to substantial battery upgrades, with potential capacities reaching up to 7,500 mAh for the Pro Max, and whispers of a secondary rear display, a feature reminiscent of the Mi 11 Ultra, but potentially more advanced. But that's not all the tech packed into these devices. We're about to reveal the mind-blowing benchmark scores for that new Snapdragon chip. And wait until you hear about the rumored secondary display on the Pro Max. Xiaomi is rewriting its product roadmap with a daring move, skipping the entire Xiaomi 16 lineup to launch the new Xiaomi 17 series, setting the stage for a direct showdown with Apple's recently announced iPhone 17 line. Xiaomi President Lu Weibing confirmed on Weibo that these new phones will launch later this month, arriving significantly earlier than their predecessors. The series will consist of the Xiaomi 17, Xiaomi 17 Pro, and the flagship Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. These devices are poised to be the very first to feature Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite 5 processor, a chip that itself is making a significant jump, skipping 4 generations. Early benchmarks suggest this processor could achieve record-breaking Antutu scores between 4.2 million and 4.4 million, built on TSMC's advanced 3nm process. Encouragingly, Wybing indicated that the base model will receive substantial upgrades without a price increase, a welcome change for consumers. The standard Xiaomi 17 is rumored to sport a 6.3-inch 1.5K LTPO OLED display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, a massive 7000 mAh battery, and an ultrasonic in-display fingerprint sensor. The Xiaomi 17 Pro Max is generating buzz with rumors of a secondary rear display integrated into the camera bump, a feature that has been hinted at through official social media leaks, harkening back to the Mi 11 Ultra, but potentially offering greater functionality. Think that's impressive? We're diving even deeper into the potential of that secondary display and what it could mean for smartphone innovation. And you won't want to miss the details on Apple's own strategic shifts. Xiaomi is strategically bypassing its expected Xiaomi 16 generation to launch the new Xiaomi 17 series this month, a bold move aimed at directly challenging Apple's dominance in the premium smartphone market. CEO Lei Jun has explicitly stated Xiaomi's ambition to compete with Apple's smartphones, long considered the benchmark in the premium segment. This premiumization strategy, as described by Xiaomi President Lu Weibing, has been in development for 5 years, with a clear focus on rivaling Apple. Analysts observe that Xiaomi's strengthened position in both the premium smartphone and burgeoning electric vehicle markets provides the confidence needed to take on the American tech giant. Evidence of this shift is seen in the increasing cost of Xiaomi smartphones, with 10% of those sold in China in the first half of 2025 costing over $600. A stark contrast to 2019, when such high-priced devices were virtually non-existent. This strategic realignment signals Xiaomi's serious intent to capture a larger share of the lucrative premium market. But how does this aggressive push stack up against Apple's own internal developments? We've got the inside scoop on what Apple is doing behind the scenes. And stay tuned, because our final story reveals a surprising twist in the tech world. And that's a wrap on today's tech explosion. We saw Xiaomi launch a direct assault on Apple's iPhone 17 with their new Xiaomi 17 series, ditching the 16 for a bold leap forward. We broke down the incredible power of the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor set to debut in the Xiaomi 17. We explored Xiaomi's ambitious premiumization strategy to truly challenge Apple's market dominance. And we touched on Apple's own strategic shifts, including the delayed iPhone Air in China. What a ride! Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more cutting-edge tech news, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these new phones, and follow us on all our social channels for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.